All right, Diecast review. 20th anniversary diecast of Richard Petty's 200th victory. Going to take a look at this diecast here in just a moment. This is a very, very cool diecast. Just a beautiful diecast car. I want to give a quick shout out to Shiny Knife, a great channel. Great guy. Go check out Shiny Knife. I'm going to put a link in the description box. That way you can go and subscribe to him. He's helped this channel out tremendously. Also, go check out JB Racing News Reviews. He's helped this channel out as well. Big NASCAR fan. Both of those guys are. So this is a 20th anniversary, 200th victory from 1984. When this last victory for Richard took place, and then we just kind of got into the modern era, I guess you could say. Nevertheless, Richard, a legend, the king. This just a beautiful race car. I've always been a fan of Richard's and these colors, and I'm hoping that we can see that number 43 back in Victory Lane very, very soon. I would love to see it. They have a new driver driving this car, so hey, anything can happen, and someday it will happen. So anyway, let's get into it. Trying to hold the camera and show you at the same time. I might hit pause from time to time. This particular car, 1984 Pontiac Grand Prix. Number 43 STP, of course, 200th win, which took place in 1984. One of only 444. 124 scale by Action Racing Collectibles Club of America. This one came out in 2004 is when this one actually came out. So yeah, very cool diecast. Now I want to thank the guy that I got this diecast from, Josh Reedy, who's a supporter of this channel and plays my Pick 5, my NASCAR Pick 5 contest. I appreciate you, Josh. Thank you for selling me some really awesome diecasts at a really great price. So let's dive into this thing. Got to slide it out. Let me hit pause. So you take the slip cover off, and you got this underneath. 2004. And this just simply lifts up and off. You've got top layer of styrofoam. I've got to buy a display case for this one. This one's just so cool. Historical Series, Certificate of Authenticity. Lighting is kind of off a little bit. Apologize for that, but that's Certificate of Authenticity. One moment. Then you get down, and most diecasts like this are going to come in this little protective sleeve, sock, whatever you call it. This one's just a beautiful diecast. I mean, I love the color scheme, iconic. I love the wheels on this one. Just a pretty diecast. Let's take a look at it. All right. Okay, so iconic number 43. The chrome wheels, just really pretty. I'm trying to use my lighting here. Just a beautiful diecast car. Now the deck lid on this one does not open, and that's fine. You don't have your roof flaps, and that's perfectly fine. I kind of prefer this one that way. You got that iconic 43. Some really great detail on the engine. You can see down inside, you can see the fire extinguisher. You can see the steering wheel. Really pretty car. Try to spin it around without dropping anything. I apologize. Use my lighting here. Just a really, really pretty engine bay right there. Got it to focus. Pontiac. I really like that across the front. Pontiac grille. Really just a beautiful, beautiful die cast. Close the hood gently. Alright, let me spin her around. Just the stance of the car just looks tough. You know, they just certainly don't make them like they used to. And you can see the shifter right there, fire extinguisher, the steering wheel, and the instrument panel. Very, very cool. STP oil treatment, Pontiac. Some of the other sponsors. Winston. Phillips 66, Moroso, Goodyear. Let's take a look underneath. See what she looks like. This thing is heavy, you know. These die casts are no joke, man. Really no joke at all. Got the transmission up in there. Exhaust. Got your drive train. Dual exhaust coming back, you know, coming out of one side. The new car is coming out in 2022. They're going to split actually Y out and go to both sides. So, but this is, to me, just, I had to have this one for my collection. Whenever I began watching NASCAR, this is pretty much the car that did it for me. I was a Richard Petty fan, always have been, and you know, this is the car as a kid that just caught my eye, and this is what it looked like when I began watching NASCAR. So I'm not as old as some. You know, I was born in '79, but a young man getting into NASCAR, it was this guy. It was the that number 17 Tide ride of Darrell Waltrip. You know, they just don't make them like this anymore. You know, I love these old stock cars, man. Richard Petty, legend. His win total, I don't think will ever be reached, ever. I think that's a record that's going to forever stand. 200 victories, and that's what this diecast is all about, to commemorate that 200th victory that this car took him to in 1984. So this is Richard Petty's 1984 winning car, and yeah, awesome diecast. Let me know down below what you think, and as always, go to the right, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you very much for watching. Take it easy.